All right, you are at the final stage, the publishing stage of your opinion writing essay. Today's the exciting time. You're just going to do the last little bit of formatting so that you can submit your document and be done. I have given you all the instructions on LMS of what you need to do. I'm going to go over them here briefly so that you're kind of, I hope, clear between reading it and listening to me tell you about it before you actually submit it. So your editing should be done and it's time to publish. The final published essay, here's the first thing you want to do. If you have not put a title on it yet, you need to add a title. And you also need to add your name. So when you put your title on it, you're going to make sure that it is capitalized correctly. First word, last word, all important words of your title. And that should be centered at the top of your page. So you might need to go to the very top where you started typing and hit enter one time and then move your tab up, because when you started typing, you were at the top of your page. So you kind of need to scoot things down a little bit. Okay, only hit it one time. Every time you hit it, you know that it goes down an extra time. After you type in your title, hit enter once and then put your name underneath your title. First name, last name. That should be centered as well. So if you have it on center, it's going to center that. Now, if you happen to accidentally center the whole document, make sure that you go back and you left justify your document, right, for everything else. But it shouldn't if you add your title last, okay, and click the center button. Next thing you're going to do is make sure that your font size is no larger than 12. 11 is the default. You can use that or you can change it to 12. You don't need to, on the chance that you kind of make a mistake and mess things up. So you can just leave it at 11. And don't change the font style this time. Leave it at the default, which I believe is Arial. All right, so leave it for that this time. I may have said in the Google Meet that you could change it, but let's just leave it so there aren't any issues. Line spacing should be 1.5 in your document. Most of yours are default to set at 1.5. If you have it at 1, you're going to need to change that. So in order to change that, you need to click and drag on your entire document, go up to Format, and choose Line Spacing, and choose 1.5. I showed that in the Google Meet as well. So for those of you who are there, you had the instructions. For those of you that weren't, you missed it. Okay, so 1.5 is your line spacing between everything, including your paragraphs. So don't put an extra space between your paragraphs. If you ended up hitting enter, you will probably have it spaced twice. So you'll need to go back and fix that. When you look at the examples that you were given in some of your assignments that the teacher read to you, you'll see that they were single spaced and then double between the paragraph. That's a different way of formatting. We're not doing that. Everything is going to be uniform and 1.5 spaced between it all. Okay? So no extra spaces between your paragraph. Then proofread. Proofread for your final spelling, capitalization, punctuation, and sentence structure errors. Okay. You know, when we type and we make changes like this to formatting, sometimes things happen. So go through and make sure that all those things are the best that you can do. I know that typing mistakes happen. I do it. You've seen me do it. You see me make mistakes on the smartboard. You know, we all do it. It's okay. All right. And it's also okay to have a parent check your work before you turn it in too, because no one's perfect. Read through that entire essay slowly one last time before submitting it. I'm sure you guys go, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to read it again. I know it by heart. But you never know. You could just catch something and you read it out loud. That's when we tend to catch something that we missed reading it just visually. If you feel it is your very best effort and you are proud of what you've done, submit it on the Google Classroom assignment. Share it. I think I said that before, but I've set it up so that you can submit it there and I can grade it right there for you, right? That should be it. You have until Thursday. This is due Thursday morning at 8 a.m. and then celebrate once you hit that submit button and you're done. The rubric is there on the LMS assignment for you to review. Um, it is 40 points, not 20. I don't remember if I said that already, but it's in your assignment. And congratulations, you're finished. Believe it or not.